Welcome back everybody to another video. I'm outside right now of my mom's house, and currently I'll be filming my bought my dream car video. I've wanted to make this, of course, since I got the car. I think it's a video that a lot of people like to make, and YouTubers especially. You know, just something to kind of just show off the car, promote it, and kind of just give you all the specs about it, the details, why I bought it, what it means to me. And yeah, so if you guys hear some background noise, just fellow cars passing by, such as that truck right there. But yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me all right. It's kind of cold out here. As you guys can tell, it did snow last night, and it's like April 15th or something, so that's crazy. But yeah, guys, so this is the 2019 EcoBoost Mustang. It has the, this is a 2.3 liter with a turbocharge, 4-cylinder turbocharge, but this has the premium exhaust kit. So if we take a look back here, of course, it increases the sound a little bit. And then it also adds the other, two tips back here. So, two and then two. I'm not a huge car guy, honestly, so I'm gonna get some of the names wrong. I've never been such a big car guy, but this has been my dream car since about end of 2017, I'd say. When I was first, getting my permit and, driving around and, really kind of thinking about my first car. Initially, of course, something like this or a Honda Civic or a Camaro, of course, those were all reasonable price ranges, to an extent, for like a first car, compared to like a damn Lamborghini, putting something like towards this, and with what I was making back then, it was reasonable or halfway reasonable. But I later ended up just going with my dad's old car. Then he got a new Kia, so that's pretty much the car that I had for the last 2 years. I still have it. I'm keeping both cars. I went down just liability insurance on that car, so that's only a $48 a month burden. But yeah, so overall, guys, I bought this for $32,750. You guys might be thinking that seems pretty close to like sticker price. Seems a little much for a EcoBoost Mustang, but at the end of the day, 0% finance on it, and it did have a couple rebates down. Initially, this car was down to $29,750 after rebates and pretty much as low as they could go. Since this is such a decked out EcoBoost for 2019, but luckily Ford was doing the 0% finance on all the 2019 models. But at the end of the day, I was editing the video really quick, and I wanted to mention right here that pretty much it was either one or the other. It was either all the rebates and brought it down $3,000–4,000, or the 0% finance. There's only one rebate that they were able to match with the 0% finance. So at the end of the day, we did the math, and I'd be paying like an extra $1,500 around there. If I just took all the rebates down and have even at like 4% interest throughout the 7-year 7-year payment thing, I'd be paying more at the end of the day. So that's why it would be nice if the rebates could have paid for both, or the rebates and the 0% could have matched, but they just couldn't do that. They'd be losing too much money at the end of the day and just not have any like reassurance and not have any money like quick at all. So there's a little explanation on that. So let's get back to the video, guys. See you guys then. For a GT, you're looking at like 35, 36 base price. It wouldn't have the black rims. Wouldn't be as sleek, I think, as this. Of course, you're getting better engine, but after all, just getting the black rims on there, you're looking at 40K plus. Even at the 0% interest, I mean, that's still an extra, $7,000–8,000 that I just naturally didn't have. And of course, insurance would be more on a GT. This is only cost me $64 a month to insure. So that's pretty crazy. And a GT would definitely at least be 150, $200. The payment would be an extra couple $100, and that's just not something I'm willing to spend. At this point in my life, I don't need that much power. I don't need a 450 horsepower automobile that I won't be taking that seriously. But this still has 340 horsepower after some of the additions. 360 or 365 feet-pound of torque, or foot-pound of torque. So it's decent. Sounds good. And definitely with that premium exhaust kit, it sounds halfway decent. In a second here, I will turn it on. After snowing all night and being cold, it should sound pretty good. Have not turned it on yet today, or driven it. But yeah, so pretty much, guys, as you guys can tell, racing stripe on it, and all that good stuff. Again, just an EcoBoost for 2019. I was initially wanting a, like a 2015, 2016 GT, but again, at the end of the day, no warranties, no guarantees, and the whole fact of no 0% finance, which that's nice. I put nothing down on this car. I was going in there willing to put about $3,500 down, but at the end of the day, 0% finance, it really doesn't matter. Whatever I sign the papers for is what I'm going to pay at the end, so it does not matter how much I put in to the car at the beginning. So my payment, at the end of the day, insurances for both cars, the payment for this, about $550 out the door. So, it's a hefty amount, but again, there's no point of, prepaying any of that, in my eyes. So, yeah, a couple sad things already though, I guess, is, just from being on a goddamn gravel driveway, there's already a little chip in the paint right there. And then also, over on this side, I realized, or maybe it's not, I think, yeah, you guys can't even see that right there. A couple small chips, but I guess nothing crazy. I mean, if anything, when my brother got his in 2018 Infiniti, within like 2 weeks, like a rock hit his windshield and cracked it. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I can live with a couple paint things, but hopefully not much more, since I've only had this for about 3 days. Drove out of the lot with 27 miles on it. They filled up the tank for me and all that. And then I believe I have about 350 miles on it right now. I'll show you guys when I open it up, but I guess let's go ahead and start it up. Of course, remote start. It's pretty damn cold out here. Should sound pretty cool. One time there, and then hold it. So there we go, guys. I think that sounds pretty damn good. You guys might not even be able to hear me. We got to put for a 4-cylinder EcoBoost, for $10,000 less. I think that sounds halfway decent. And you pick the spoiler, the black rims, all that cool stuff I wanted. So yeah, guys, sounds pretty sick. So let's hop on inside, I guess. Of course, for 2019, got all the cool unlock things. Inside is still looking pretty clean. So let's hop in, guys. In here, everything is pretty good, pretty basic, nothing too insane. I've still got the things in here just for the hell of it. Of course, the bigger touchscreen, big fan of that. There is only 2 things on the interior that I wish maybe I could have had. First thing, leather seats, but in general, I've never really been used to leather seats. I have the cloth seats in the Ford Escape, so for what it is, this is nothing like different for me. If anything, it's just the same. Back seats back there are non-existent, for pretty much just like an extra storage shelf. Got like an umbrella back there. Automatic, of course, never been a fan of manual. I've driven a manual car once, but no point of getting a manual, just in my opinion. I feel like too much of a hassle. And yeah, got the cool modes here. Once you do the push to start, there we go. So the car silent a little bit. Actually got about 400 miles on this. Well, that was unexpected. It automatically connected to my Bluetooth in here, so they got that CarPlay set up and messed me up. But yeah, aside for the leather seats, the only other thing that could have been nice, but it's just nitpicky at the end of the day, would have been the full screen up here. Not the 2 circles, would have been the full like 12-inch screen up there, but not the end of the world again. In here though, everything's keeping pretty clean. In here, cool compartment. Let's see, I've got my iPass and a garage opener. As it fits perfectly in there. Also in here, a little center console, some money in there, gift card thing, pretty much the same as the Escape. Hand sanitizer, of course, e-brake, and yeah, that's pretty much everything that's in here, guys. I mean, again, it's a joyful ride. At the end of the day, it's not, I've never been in a Mustang till this. I test drove a Mustang back in August around the block for like, 10, probably 5 minutes, honestly, and for some reason, it just didn't really feel right. Honestly, at that point, I was really debating on a Mustang Charger, or if I even wanted to put money into this. But I just naturally break up with my girlfriend, or she broke up with me. The whole thing, just something a little, motivate me. Something for myself. Put some money towards this, and kind of just have got some stuff that just motivates me every month. To work more, a little bit more self-confidence, and I think this is the true thing. I think it looks sexy. I really do. I think this is one of the best decked out EcoBoost I've ever seen. And I think it still sounds halfway decent. Of course, you can put in sport mode. There's sport mode, track mode, drag strip mode, wet and snow mode, and all that. I put all those 400 miles on sport mode. So my fuel economy is absolute garbage. It's like 13.9, I think I said on my previous tank. I had filled up yesterday, and I'm already down at about 3/4. But with how cheap gas is right now, again, might as well enjoy it as as gas is cheap. But I guess we'll hop out of the car right now. Kind of a hassle, definitely different getting in and out of it right there. But I guess we'll close the door right there. Let's get into, guys, the trunk right here. Let's pop the trunk. Halfway decent. There we go. Just double up on that. Open it up. Looks like, I think all I got back here is my baseball stuff. If I'm going to go out and do something, put a little something in the trunk, but halfway decent right there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much much all for this part of the video, guys. I might do some first-person driving. I don't have any B-roll of the actual car driving. I just have not been able to get that yet. But I guess let's cut this clip here, guys, and we will I'll maybe do a little bit of first-person driving. So I'll see you guys then. Of course, guys, we have the backup camera too. You know, nothing too crazy. I don't really use it that often. I'm not used to it yet, so like I haven't really, like, you know, these times I have driven, you know, I don't really care to use it. It doesn't, I don't have it in my other car, so kind of just, you know, getting used to backing out of this driveway. Kind of a hassle, kind of a main road we're on, but yeah, so I guess we'll cut it here and we'll get into a little bit of first-person driving. I'll throw it in sport mode for a straightaway or something like that, and we'll probably cut off the video there, guys. And then goes up to there. Sounds a little bit different already, and here we go, guys. I'll probably just hook it right up here, kind of a straightaway. Should not be any cops. I'm not going to speed per se. Let's just say the speed limit on this road is 80 miles an hour. Let's just say that, guys. Yeah, I'll do a quick little drive. Again, all together, all in all, pretty comfortable. You know what I mean? It's nice. You know, like when I first drove it, it's like, you know, I always thought like the hood was long, you know, kind of hard to see over the hood. But I think this time, you know, after fully adjusting my seat, you know, I've got plenty of headroom, and you know, I think it's nice. Yeah, I really do think it's nice. 0 to 60 in this car, 4.9, I believe, 4.7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. I have not tested that yet. Again, I'm not going to put too many hard driven miles on it. I haven't gone in track mode or anything, or you know, gonna hit it too hard. You know, I haven't even gone over 3,500 RPM until I hit about, you know, 500 miles, 600 miles around there, just so I don't, you know, blow the engine up in, you know, 5 days. Although I'm you know, driving it pretty hardcore. I went on the highway for a whole bunch, you know, hitting 75, 80 on the highway. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much all for the video. I'm just gonna finish off the square right here around the neighborhood, and probably call it there. So I can't thank you guys all enough. Again, this video is in no way to, you know, brag or, you know, make any of you guys feel bad. You know, I think I've worked pretty hard for this car. You know, honestly, I put a lot of effort into a lot of things over the years, and finally, you know, it's paid off officially. You know, people, you know, are saying I'm bragging about this, but at the end of the day, I really don't think I am. You know, I worked for it. I'm putting all my money into this. You know, I'm not, or not all my money, but, you know, I'm the only one putting money into this. You know, my parents aren't helping me. I don't have, you know, like, you know, I got a bank loan, I guess, but it's like at the end of the day, anybody needs that for a car. I mean, no 18 or no 19-year-old is gonna walk into the dealership and have, you know, 30 grand unless, you know, you're like a phase member, or, you know what I mean, like some shit like that. Like, so at the end of the day, I'm very happy with this purchase. I don't care that it's not a V8. Then also, if you guys are gonna go down and comment saying like, oh, you're copying Ryan and bullshit like, you know, M&R Productions. Him and I have talked about this for years. You know, I mean, he knows damn well I've wanted a Mustang too, and he's wanted one as well. He just happened to get it, what, 2 weeks before me. And I mean, again, I'm not gonna say him getting the Mustang motivated me to get this even, you know, sooner, but just naturally everything in my life, you know, it made me want this now more than ever. You know, and once the quarantine, you know, lifts up, go to the gym, you know, feel good about myself, and yeah, guys, so here we go. I always like this road. It's got a bunch of hills and shit. There's never any cops, we'll say that. So yeah, again, that wasn't even full blast. I mean, I only hit 2.5 RPM on that. So yeah, I think that's all for this video, guys. Again, I appreciate everything. Well, thank you guys all for the support over the years, and I'm gonna probably bring a little bit more content with the car, of course. You know, some vlogs, you know, some Lego hauls. Of course, this won't be the last time you guys see the car on the channel. And yeah, leave your comments down below, guys, how much you guys like it, or anything you guys, I mean, aside from, I don't want to see anything, I mean, I'm gonna get some anyway, but I really do not care that it's not a V8. I do not care that there's no 5.0 badge on the side of my car. Like, just at the end of the day, it is not worth it extra money for me. So yeah, guys, that's all for this video. Thank you guys all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for, see you guys later. Bye, guys. Say 5% off on your next Lego purchase. Be sure to use code LIFEBRICK, that's capital L-I-F-E BRICK, at republicbricks.com for 5% off your next order. It'll pretty much pay for your shipping or get you a couple dollars off. They sell old Lego minifigures, sets, mystery boxes, and more. I've got a couple of videos on my channel showing the products, so be sure to use code LIFEBRICK on your next order for 5%.